Welcome to Business Online Basics. Create a free website from your LinkedIn profile. I'm Bonnie Sainsbury, founder and CEO of Social Media Smarter. I've been a geek for over 25 years and have been active on social media since 2008. The past 3 years, I've been fortunate to have been named to Forbes' Top 20 Women Social Media Influencers, CEO Magazine's Top 25 Women in Social Media, and the top 100 social media influencers. I've worked in high tech for over 25 years as a system engineer, and I've been creating online marketing strategy and WordPress sites for my clients for the past 7 years. Today, we'll be discussing how to create a free website from your LinkedIn profile. The first question you should ask is, why? And the answer to that may be that your existing website represents your company and not your personal profile. It also might be a little bit outdated, or it's not mobile friendly, or it may be a blog. And a blog's purpose is to create content and not necessarily to focus on your personal profile. Social media channels only allow you a limited amount of space for your bio information. Your LinkedIn profile gives an awful lot of information, but it's not particularly user friendly. So Branded Me, which is the service we're going to talk about today, provides a graphical, mobile-friendly version of your LinkedIn profile. Who should be using this service? Well, anyone with a LinkedIn profile, but it's especially useful for those who do not have a personal website. A realtor, for instance, has a company page, but it concentrates on listings and not their profile. Another one is a pro golfer who will have a small profile, usually about one paragraph on a course website. Students and job seekers also can benefit from Branded Me. Freelancers and business owners. So what it does is it provides a business personal profile. The website, as you can see, is branded.me. And the first time that you arrive, this is what the homepage is going to look like. And you can sign up at the bottom left-hand corner here where it says sign up via LinkedIn. Once Branded.me has created a website for you, this is what it's going to look like. It's called a responsive design, and this particular style, and it was designed specifically for mobile devices. You'll take a look at it. There's a navigation bar at the top, and that looks like a traditional website where you can move to various pages. The information in the middle and the photo come from your LinkedIn profile. The first page is your experience. It can be customized, but the better route is to update your LinkedIn profile and then create a new website from the profile. You can also customize the graphic in the background, and that may be worth your time. The second page is education, And as you can see that you can scroll back and forth through the education. And you can also see that there's parts of your LinkedIn profile that now become more obvious. That as I said before, the LinkedIn profile, the way it's displayed, uh, doesn't give you a very good user experience. The next page is skills. And as you can see, you can move back and forth. What I would do is go through and review my LinkedIn profile and ensure that my most marketable skills show up on this front page and maybe on the second page too. Again, the graphic in the background can be customized. The next page is testimonials, and arguably one of the most important pages and the most important part of your um, LinkedIn profile. So if you don't have an awful lot of testimonials, then I would ask for them. And obviously the best time is the end of a contract if you're a freelancer, but I wouldn't be shy about contacting some of your colleagues and your clients to ask for a testimonial. I generally like to suggest 3 questions to help them to create the testimonial. So the first one is, what problem did you wish to solve? The second one is, how did we meet your goal? And the third one is, what did you like most about working with me? And that just helps them to get going so that they're able to create the testimonial for you. The final page, on the free version at least, you're going to have to actually sign into branded.me in order to pick up these messages. It's not a problem, I don't think. And you'll notice the social media icons. So if you defined all of your social media channels in LinkedIn, then the icons are going to show up on this particular page. There are actually 3 styles that you can choose to have your profile displayed as. And as you can see on the top left here, you click on the style, and this is the second style. So the first style was the one that we just looked at in detail, and this particular style, rather than having the a big home page, it has all of the information and the navigation on the left. I think you can change it and make it on the right also. And it's not quite as graphical. There's a white background. You can again make changes. I would spend my time creating content and reviewing my the content of my LinkedIn profile rather than making changes to colors, some of those kinds of things. It's better use of your time. And the rule of thumb when you work on your own website is that you create 10 hours of content for every hour that you work on the style. So you have some idea of just how important content is. This is the third style, and it's my least favorite. But it does look an awful lot like your LinkedIn profile. What I would do is show the 3 choices. It's just a matter of changing it on the left-hand side where it says style, and it can be changed back and forth very, very easily. I would show the 3 choices to some colleagues and your friends and find out which one that they like. In the end, you're the one that should be making the decision, but they may help you by giving you some input into making the choice. As I said before, you shouldn't be spending a lot. I don't think you should be spending a lot of time customizing this particular website. It's a pretty good basic design, and the only customization that I would recommend, and that again is up to you, is to customize the background image. So you can use your own photograph or one that you've purchased a license for. So don't ever download an image from the internet and use it without permission. Sooner or later, you're going to get a letter asking you to remove it. So iStock Photo is a site where you can purchase photographs, graphics for probably about $5. I like the Dollar Photo Club. It really is $1. And there are an awful lot of free sites that will allow you to download images. They take an awful long time to search to find the right image. I value my time, so I don't want to spend half an hour, 45 minutes looking for exactly the right photo when I can go to the Dollar Photo Club, put in a couple of keywords, and they display 15 or 20 images that meet my criteria. So that's what I'm going to suggest. And you can use that same image for your Twitter background and for your Facebook background. We've been talking about the free version, and they offer you a pro version, which is $7 a month if you pay yearly. What that gives you is a custom domain name and some analytics. At the moment, the analytics are quite sparse, so that's not a good reason to pay the $7 a month or the $84 a year. Custom domain name may, in fact, be a good value, depending on what the results are if you do a Google search for your name. And in this case, choosing a domain name, choose a name and then something with a keyword, a description. So examples would be kateinishmusic.com or AlisonLibbyPhysio.com, MargaretReynoldsInsurance.com, JakeSmithFitness.com. So what that is, their name. Some of the names, Jake Smith probably .com has probably already been taken, and Jake with every letter, middle name letter, is also probably already taken, and it would be very expensive to reclaim that. In this case, there's another reason for it, and that's the description. In this case, you know exactly what it is that Kate, Allison, Margaret, and Jake do. And it may help with SEO. I can't prove that at the moment, but it will definitely set you apart. So again, unless there's a compelling reason, we buy the .com, and that's simply because most of the people that are doing an organic search use the .com. .ca is obviously Canadian, and if there's a specific reason why you would use the .ca, then I say buy it. I would buy the .com also, because even though we're Canadian, we are also our first the first thing we do is key in the .com. Google has announced last week that URLs or domain names are becoming less important than the actual title of your website. But for now, there's an awful lot of people that search by your domain name or your URL. So I'm going to suggest that when you buy a domain name, you can buy it from whomever you like. I would buy all of my domains from the same place so that you can find them 2 years from now. You know exactly which domains you have. And the description, I would keep that fairly simple. In this case, insurance for Margaret, you don't have to um, drill down to any particular kind of insurance. Kate is a performer and also um, gives piano lessons, but music narrows it down enough so that you know who she is. And again, physio, you know that this particular Alison Libby um, is in the physio business. And fitness, Jake Smith is a fitness coach, but he could also do any other kinds of things. So don't make the URL overly complicated. Make it as simple as possible so that if someone was going to find you, they don't have to remember an overly complex or overly long URL. So that now that you have all of the information in order to create a free website from your LinkedIn profile, I am going to give you a call to action. And we all know that we learn best by doing. So what I'm going to do is challenge you to create a branded me site in the next 24 hours. And in fact, if you do that, I will offer to promote your URL to my Twitter stream, and I have 100,000 followers. So again, spend your time changing your profile and not working on the design. And again, the ratio, which I've spelt incorrectly there, is 10 hours of content to 1 hour of design. And send me an email at bonnie@bonniesainsbury.com with your URL, and I will promote it to my Twitter stream for you. This has been Business Online Basics, how to create a free website from your LinkedIn profile. And I'm Bonnie Sainsbury, founder and CEO of Social Media Smarter. My email address is bonnie@bonniesainsbury.com. I'm at bsainsbury on Twitter, Bonnie Sainsbury on Facebook, and socialmediasmarter.com is my domain name.